Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back today to another video, and in today's video I have a DP and crosscut drill. I think anti-air DPs and crosscuts are really important, especially when playing defense and your opponent decides to jump in. Will you be able to actually anti-air their jump in, or will you be like stuck in the mud, or will you anti-air parry? So I have DPs and crosscuts in the same drill because if you DP and your opponent crosses you up, your DP may whiff like this. I know in certain situations you'll still input the DP and it'll like auto crosscut for you. I've seen that before. But if you want to be safe, you want to learn how to crosscut. Basically, when your opponent jumps to the other side of you, that's when you want to finish the input for the crosscut. You can start it before they cross up, but once you see they're about to cross up, you want to finish your input and input your anti-air so you don't whiff the DP. So in order to DP, you have your dragon punch input, or the Z input as some people know it. Some people do it with a shortcut. They'll do forward, down, forward, forward. That's how I DP. But in order to crosscut, you actually have to perform a semicircle. So when your opponent is crossing you up, whatever side they finish on is going to be the direction you want to finish your semicircle input. So if your opponent's jumping from player 1 side to player 2 side, you want to finish on the right. If your opponent is jumping from the player 2 side to the player 1 side, you want to do a semicircle left, or finish left. I like to do this drill in the mid screen as well as in the corner, just so in match I'm kind of used to seeing it happen in the mid screen and in the corner. But let me show you how I set it up. So we're going to start in the corner. I start on this side, and you want to back up a little bit, probably to right here, and then set a save state. So if you don't know how to set a save state, go right here to the basic settings, go to shortcut settings, and you're going to want to have this function button set. You're going to want to have this to a button. So function plus A, my save status is A. I have to also be pressing right stick for that to work. Not simultaneously, but you have to press both of them to actually save the state. And then to replay the save state, to go back to the original save state, I press this button. So you want to make sure you have this binded, and this function button binded, or else this is not going to work. So here we go. I'm pressing right stick right now, and as I'm pressing right stick, I'll press A. So you don't have to press both of them immediately. So I think a save state right here will be fine. And now we're going to go over to Ken. We're going to go to slot 1. And he's in the corner, and just neutral jump. Okay, same thing right here. We're going to jump to the other side. We're going to cross up. And this is like the very basic setup for this drill. If you strictly want to work on your crosscuts and your anti-airs, nothing else, you don't want to have mental stack, this is a very good way to practice. And this is how I actually practice, because I struggle a lot on the player 2 side with anti-airs. Okay, so I want to go back to our save state, make sure both of these are on, and then we're going to start the replay, and then you just sit and practice. See, no anti-airs. My anti-airs are kind of trash. Alright, there we go. See, no crosscut. This is why I gotta practice a lot playing these DP characters. So as you can see, my crosscuts and my DPs are fine, I guess, on the player 1 side, but my crosscuts are, they need a lot of work, and that's why I'm going to be drilling this drill a lot. This is why I'm sharing it with you guys, so it will work. You can do this in both corners. So let's say I want to do it on this side. All I got to do is do a save state right here. Turn on these two. Boom. And my DPs on this side are actually not good at all. I really need to work on my player 2 side DPs. Now in the mid screen, I did say you can work on this drill as well. So just like walk up a little bit too close, set a save state, and then turn on both of these, and you can practice the drill. You may have to, depending on how much you move with the character that you selected, you might have to put the save state a little bit more forward if you have them walking around. So maybe like right here. You want them to be in the area where they can jump over and cross you up. By the way, if you guys didn't know, I'm trying to stream almost every day on Twitch. So if you want to go over there, help support me and the Twitch grow, I would appreciate that a lot. And I do have a Discord server. Hop in there, play some games. Let's play some, I don't know, Marvel Rivals or some, or just ask questions, and link for both of those will be in the description below. So if you want to have a little bit of added mental stack, I always like to mix in just a button and or a DI. And you don't really need much. I think that's all you really need to add to the mental stack with this drill, because you already have to look for if they're going to neutral jump, if they're going to cross you up, and then the DI and the stand heavy punch will just be pretty much for your reactions. So you're going to want to walk up right here, set the save state, make sure all of these are on, and then start the replay. The only thing I can really leave you with is practice it in 4 different places. That's what I would say. Practice it right here in the corner. Practice it right here in this corner. Practice it on the player 1 side. And then practice it right here on the player 2 side. That way you get different looks, different positions, but you are practicing in all the positions. So yeah, I just wanted to drop you guys that nice little DP crosscut drill. I'm going to be drilling this a lot. Yeah, if you found this helpful, all I ask, drop a like, a sub, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.